What's going on, people?
Now you're gonna pee on the roaches. Oh my god.
What?
What?
My dog is outside and there's like giant roaches, like the ones with the wings that look like they can fly. Yeah, she just decided to pee on them.
Okay.
Come on, Bea. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna switch into my laptop. I just wanted to get her before we get this going.
Got you.
What did we end up deciding to call this? I completely forgot.
So I was talking to Bill about this too. I wanted it to be like of course the center focus is video games, but I want it to be a podcast that talks about more than just video games. You get me? It could be about general stuff. Like again, the focus could be video games, but it could be related to actual stuff that's going on, around us too. It'll give us more to talk about. I feel like it would bring a bigger audience into, even though it's not about that. I feel like it's us, chilling, having fun, talking about the stuff that we like, and hopefully people enjoy that too. You get me? Which I feel like they will, because it's gonna be genuine. Like we three of the most genuine people. You feel me? So I feel like it's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I do not disagree.
I feel like we all bring a certain aspect to it. You get me? Like I feel like it's gonna be real dope. I feel like topics are gonna be fun. It's not gonna be boring to where we don't have anything to talk about. You get me? So I think it's gonna be real fun.
No, it's definitely gonna be a lot of randomness.
Random is not a bad thing.
Right.
But what are we gonna call it?
So we're sticking, I guess, for now, right, with GP Plus.
I don't know. I feel like me and Josh looked at like a lot of stuff, like I was saying, and like most of them were connected to other things. You get me? So it would be hard to. We would set ourselves apart. You get me? But the name thing at some point would probably be an issue. You get me? To where we could explain where we differ, but if it took off, you get me, it would be an issue. So it would have to be original.
Just another podcast.
Just another podcast.
There's so many. There's so many out there. So like, what
not another, or how they have the not another teen movie, not another teen podcast.
Yeah, sure. That actually sounds like a good idea.
That's fine.
I literally said this. I was like, "Yo, watch us have a random conversation, and it'll just like come to us all of a sudden."
That's usually how it goes. Yeah, that's usually how podcasts go.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not gonna have a name until we talk about some random thing that suddenly becomes an insider.
Right. Yeah, she did say that. She did. Oh, this list, no? Oh man.
What?
I've been writing this, like getting ready, like I said, when you said to write a list and we started writing down the specific games, a lot of nostalgia, bro. It was like I was doing a homework assignment, bro.
Yeah, I had to do my research.
Facts. I didn't want to just say like, oh, this is this. Well,
come on, girl.
What's to it? You get me? Like, what connected you to it versus you just like it in game. You get me? I don't want to be boring and shit. So.
Yeah,
I just forgot what a lot of stuff was like, so I had to go back and rewatch the gameplay so I can remember why I like the video games that I like.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I feel you on that because with certain games, it's been a long time. With certain games, so I get that aspect of it. I didn't watch like gameplay. I remember most of them vividly, with the games that I had picked specifically, because they were bridges into what I eventually liked as far as video games. Like they set the standards for what I
yeah.
I may not play most of them today, but it's because of how the games ended up branching out, and what the franchises did with those games. So, yeah.
You know what I just noticed? We basically pretty much started, and we never introduced ourselves.
Oh, we haven't. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to Not Another Podcast.
Yes, that's right. Welcome to Not Another Podcast, and this is where we will talk about video games, food, anime, and mostly shit.
Hookers.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Who said that?
Did you just say hookers?
Who said that?
Who said hookers?
Who said that?
All right, so we got a ghost in the chat. All right.
Okay. Anyway, hi. My name is Joshua. Also, you can call me Zahag because that's what people online know me by nowadays. And for today, since this is the first podcast, today I am your host. Hi, how is everybody?
What if we were miserable?
Okay.
Question.
All right. Well, since you're miserable, how about you introduce yourself next?
This definitely feels like in school when the teacher would be like going around. Hey, everybody, say your name and 3 things about yourself.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's your turn.
All right, guys. My name is Brunella. Welcome to Not Another Podcast, and I love cats.
And what?
And I am currently logged out of. For some reason, it won't recognize my fingerprint.
Am I going crazy? I could barely hear her. I think she was cutting off.
Well, I want to say, you guys. Go ahead. I think she's talking.
Okay, wait.
Kind of.
Hold on.
Yeah, she's cutting off. We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Well, while she comes back, go ahead. The floor is yours.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Not Another Podcast. My name is Malachi. You can also call me by gamer tag NJ Day. Yeah, man, I like video games. I like anime. And I am like the only Phoenix Sun fan in Florida. Probably not. We're just gonna throw that out there because there's not many of us. But yeah, ride or die. Phoenix Suns.
Hey.
But, yeah.
Yo, I used to like the Phoenix Suns. Okay, it's not like you're the only one.
Okay, so it's You see, there was 2 minus you, so now I'm the only one. So it's
back now.
Oh, hey, Bruce back.
Yes.
And you're not.
I am now on my laptop.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now you're not cutting off. Yeah, I don't know why you were cutting off earlier.
Oh, that was weird. It was on my phone. It's the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Probably the microphone, I guess. I don't know.
I'm back. I don't know if I missed Maliki's introduction.
You did.
I just finished as soon as you come back. You came back.
Yeah. Well, I guess you gotta do it again.
And the reintroduction.
No, I'm kidding.
He said, we don't want to know about you.
But yeah, so today I just told him today to, since we're doing the first podcast here, to just bring up several games, each of us, that we liked or influenced us when we were kids, basically when we were starting off our gaming adventure. And I came up with 5 games. How many games did you came up with, Brew and Malachi?
I got my 5.
You got 5?
For now.
How many, Brew?
Oh, hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Hi. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I have a lot of games that influenced me when I was little, but I stuck to 5 of them for now, just for the sake of the podcast.
Well, yeah. This is that's why I said just a few. It doesn't have to be all of them.
Yep.
I had a lot to. I had to shorten all that stuff. But yeah.
All right, so how do we want to do this? Who wants to start with their 5?
How do I send pictures?
You can, if you're on your laptop, you can click and drag it to the chat.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
By the way, if you want to add it to like the
Figure-
chat that we have right here, like you can hover over the podcast thing and click on where it says open chat. Here,
Okay,
let me just.
There's stuff.
Oh, never mind. Looks like it comes up in the podcast stuff as well. So you can just click it and drag it and drop it there. It should show up over here.
Who's gonna take the first fight? Right? Who's gonna go first?
Who's gonna go first?
Fine, I'll take it for the team.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
I'm asking because I'm ready. I can just,
Huh?
The number one game that I would say, well, okay, the first original video game that I feel like shaped my whole life. This is like the first one I ever remember playing as a kid, is actually Hunter the Reckoning.
Hunter the Reckoning.
Yup. I sent the picture of it in the chat.
Let me put it up over here. There we go.
I played
It's
it
a
on
GameCube.
That was actually the first system that I remember I was hooked on. Obviously there was other systems before that, but it wasn't really.
What game and system was it? I'm sorry.
GameCube.
Yeah, the GameCube was awesome. Those were the days.
I never had a freaking GameCube.
Oh, you missed out. You missed out.
I never had a GameCube.
I don't know. I feel like it's just like elite.
You just feel like it's what?
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool.
It was weird at first.
It was a small box.
Yes.
It was a small box, but I never had it.
It had like a carrying handle on the back.
Yeah, I remember that because my cousins had it. It was the purple. And the discs were really small. How the hell did it contain so much data?
They were tiny discs, actually. It was like a miniature little CD, and then it had memory cards back then.
Wait, the GameCube had to use that?
Yeah, the GameCube had memory cards.
I lied. I didn't even know the GameCube had memory cards.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't. Okay.
They sure did. Lots of cables involved as well.
All right. Well then, and what was Hunter the Reckoning about, if you remember?
Oh yes. Okay. So Hunter the Reckoning literally was my favorite video game of all time as a little girl. I would probably still play it now. Actually, again, it's still, it held up well throughout the years.
Oh really?
Yes, it actually really did. Especially now, I went back and I watched on YouTube like the gameplay and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's not bad. I mean, the graphics obviously are terrible compared to what we have now, but
yeah.
Besides the graphics, like everything else, I'm like, oh, okay, like typical zombie game that I like. For me, I feel like that started my obsession with like any kind of shooting game where you just unleash and destroy and annihilate and kill things.
Got you.
I don't know why, because in my normal life I'm not violent, but something about in video games is just very it feels good.
Yeah, I bet. I bet it does.
It's the best. But yeah, Hunter the Reckoning, it was like a vampire game, and I just remember playing this when I was, I don't know, probably like 8 years old. So I shouldn't have been playing it, but my parents were cool. And
Okay.
I played this with my stepdad and my sister because it was actually a 4 person. Like you could have up to 4 players, which back then it was really cool because there wasn't really video games like that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a 4-person thing. I mean, obviously you could do just one player if you wanted. And basically each character has like different superpowers that they could use, and everyone has different weapons as well. So like one of the characters can heal, one of them has like a special power where they like move really fast and they shoot faster. It was cool. I liked it. Another game that I really liked that after that I feel like also was a game I was hooked on for, like, I didn't go to sleep basically, was Need for Speed Underground 2.
Oh, yeah, you actually played this? Wow.
Yes. Like I literally used to stay for hours.
I was no. It's not bad. It's not bad. No. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying that I was not expecting her to play Need for Speed 2.
Why?
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting you to play it.
Not enough violence?
I guess so. After you started off with Hunter the Reckoning, that is like a huge shift.
Yes, like Hunter the Reckoning opened up my whole world to like Call of Duty Zombies, like Left 4 Dead, Dead Island. Like that started a whole obsession with like simulation / zombies.
That's cool.
It's never ending, yes. But then after, I was extremely obsessed with Need for Speed, and especially that one, the Underground 2 one, because I remember when you start the game, there's like some random chick that you meet off of some airport, and she lends you her nice ass looking green car. I don't even know what car it is, but it's a nice neon green car. Oh my God. Ever since then, actually, whenever that game came out is when I was obsessed with the Nissan 350Z. Then the 370Z came out. So, I mean, that game literally started a whole change in my adult life. Like, till this day, that's the car that I want.
Oh, damn.
Just to throw that out there, the green car she went to was the 350Z.
Your girl? Your fiance?
The girl that you met at the airport, the car that she went to, it was the 350Z.
It was, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I was going to say, it kind of looked like one, but I couldn't remember because, I'm not some car expert. So I think it looked like the body shape of one.
Well, see, you guys have better memory than I do of that game, because I played it, but I didn't play it to the point that I have that type of vivid memory on it.
I'll remember that car and that game forever. And I remember there was always like helicopters that would be on top, like chasing you whenever you would like be racing and stuff. And I would laugh because they would sometimes talk in Spanish. And so like, I don't know, we would just, for some reason, it was so funny to me and my sister
Right, this game was based in California or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was like very like, urban. We're just gonna use that word.
Urban.
Yeah, it was very urban, but I liked it. That was like my style,
Mm-hmm.
And then in there, you could like flash your lights to race people. I used to love that. I was actually telling Malachi today that my sister, we used to play this a lot, and even though she's older than me, sorry sister, we're not gonna name you just because I'm kind of gonna trash talk you a little bit now, but. Yeah, so we would play this game. We would play Need for Speed, and sometimes she kind of sucked at it a little bit. And so she would give up on the drifting races, and then she would hand over the controller to me so that I could handle the race.
Fair.
I was a good drifter.
That's fair.
That's how I knew it meant for video games.
I'm liking this list so far.
Need for Speed, till this day, I race now. Like, I race my car in real life. Like, that video game literally changed me as a person.
You shouldn't be doing that. Confessing to crimes.
It's legal to race your car. Maybe I'm on a racetrack. Nobody knows.
All right.
They'll never know.
That's true. Anyway. That's true. Never mind. I'll keep quiet.
Exactly. Another game that also I feel like got me obsessed with video games was, when I was little, that's another thing. So my parents, my mom ended up getting remarried, and she met my stepdad, and he brought over a PS2. And so, oh man, that changed our whole life too, because me and my sister were into GameCube, but then he introduced us to the PlayStation, and that was it. It was over, man. It started a whole new obsession. First of all, it wasn't even his PlayStation anymore. It was ours. The kids took it over. Yeah. And so back then I remember I always used to watch him play Metal Gear Solid, but it was too difficult for me and too much strategy. And so I really ended up really liking Tekken because that was like, kind of just mash buttons and fight.
Oh, Tekken, yeah, Tekken. I
Bro, do you know what Metal Gear Solid is?
but
Yeah,
Metal
it's
Gear.
like an army military.
Bro, oh
Oh,
my god, I can't believe I forgot to put that in my freaking list. Oh,
that's all I'm saying. Yeah, Josh is high on it.
yo.
I would say that.
I want to revise my list, but it's already done. Whatever.
Isn't that where the character Snake comes from? He's in Smash
Yes,
Bros.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's where it comes from. Yes.
Bro. Yeah, and then I actually remember in the final scene, he like fights some like boss person. He fights them, and they're like in a field of like beautiful flowers.
Oh my god, you're talking about Sonic. You're talking about the third Solid Snake 3. Oh my god,
I
that
don't
was
know, but
such a
it was
good
like a
game.
beautiful battle.
That was such a good game. Now that fight symbolizes a lot of things because that game, I can't believe I forgot to put this in my list. That game,
I know.
that ending, that final boss fight, that is, he is fighting, the
A
one that
woman,
has
right?
the,
Doesn't
yeah, a
she
woman, yeah,
betray?
yeah, the
Wasn't she
one
like
that,
actually supposed to be on his side, but then she ends up being on the enemy side? She's like some infiltrator.
it's
In the
more
end.
it's more complicated than that, but basically what she was the boss. She's the one that actually trained Snake. She took up a mission, which is basically a suicide mission. What she took, her mission was to defect to the Soviet Union, and from there she would be like a double agent, but officially she will go down in history as a traitor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she was pretty badass.
She was, yes.
And I mean, so was Snake. I just remember that game was like you couldn't be some non-gamer and just play that. You weren't passing it.
Yo, that game felt like a movie.
Yeah.
I played that game so many times.
And actually, it was like a movie because I remember it had a lot of like the cutscenes and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was heavy on the
They were
cutscenes.
long.
Yeah.
They actually made like a really long like story mode to it.
Mm-hmm.
That game was cool.
I
would go back and play that now that I like know how to play video games.
Oh hell yeah. That was such a good game.
Yes, it was though. Metal Gear Solid was a good one.
Oh,
actually, I remember back on the PS2, we used to have the Matrix on there. I never really played it though. But Tekken was one of my favorites. Tekken 5 in particular, 5 and 7.
Okay.
So Tekken. Oh, I thought this was Tekken 3 for some reason.
No. I got that on my list. Let me go with Tekken 5.
I thought this was Tekken 3. I know how to read. I swear.
See, that's dope though. We all, kind of play the same games in a sense. We do have some games that we play that differ, but we play some of the same games. That connect us to each other. So that's dope.
So when it comes to Tekken, what exactly do you like the fight, just the game, or like did you get into just this one Tekken?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would say I got into that one Tekken, that one, and then there was also one that was like a bowling. They had like a bowling thing in it, like.
Tekken had bowling?
Yeah, I know that's so weird, but there was like you can play the regular story mode. You can also play, the multiplayer and have the second controller and play against somebody. Or there was also like a separate section where you can go in and do like bowling. I don't know, but the bowling part isn't what I liked. It was just the fact that I remember that it had so many different story mode or so many different modes to play that I was like, okay, this is cool. You can never get bored of one thing. And then my favorite character that made it just cooler for me was this character named Unknown.
Unknown. That sounds like an unlockable character to me.
I think she was, yeah, and she was cool because she kind of reminded me of I think it's Mystique from X-Men.
Well, let me see if I can Google this real quick.
Unknown, she always in the game, her little cutscene when she comes out, her little cutscene to introduce her was her, and she turns into a wolf because I don't know, there's some weird black stuff. There's some weird venom looking shit that takes over her, and she morphs into a wolf.
And I want to say, you know who she resembles. I'm just gonna touch on this briefly because it's not on my list. But she actually looks like I want to say what is the name? June Kazuma, which is the mother of Jin, which is one of the
Yeah,
main
he is.
protagonists.
He is.
I never seen this.
That's the story. It's actually June, but then she like turns into something. She turns into that wolf thing.
I never seen that.
Yeah.
I found
There's
a
like
picture of her.
show the story of it in the game. Like when you play, they show her little, like a little movie about it. Yeah. I don't know, but I always thought she was so cool. It's like a purple goo that takes over her. I'm like, wow, what a bad bitch. Okay, girl.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, Tekken was another one I really liked. That made me like other games too, like Mortal Kombat and stuff, of course. Dead or Alive was another good one too.
Oh,
That's when I
yo.
used to watch a lot of that. I was telling Maliki about this show. I used to have DirecTV, and I would stay up late and watch some channel that it was like a video game channel. And literally, the best way to describe it is like every new popular game that came out during that time back then. This was like probably in like the early 2000s. Every new video game that came out, they would like talk about it on that show, and they would like show videos of it and gameplay, and they would like show previews before the video game even came out just yet. So it was kind of like the demo versions, I guess. And then sometimes too, what they would do is they would like get on there, and like all these like nerds would like put on headsets and just kind of battle each other on these video games. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was called G4, but I can't remember. I'm not sure.
It's like G4 TV, something like that.
Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, I used to love video games. I kind of lost my way, but here I am. I'm back.
Welcome
Another
back.
game I used to like though. This one was just completely different, and this was a computer game.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to ask. This one, what the heck is this? Oh, Maple
That last
Story.
one? Maple Story. Oh my god, I freaking used to love Maple Story, man. I feel like if you don't know Maple Story, like,
Okay.
what? Like, did you game on computers when you were young?
No, I did not. I never heard of this game until recently.
Yes, like if you are a computer gamer, like how did you not start off with this?
Because I didn't own a computer. I only owned a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4.
What? So you started out the other way around. Okay. See, I started off with consoles, and then the computer stuff. But anyway, okay, Maple Story was literally, it's like an online game, and you just like go around this different village and like kill like little mushrooms and different characters, and you collect stuff from them, and
so it's an
power
MMO.
up.
It's an MMO what you're describing to me. Because
you have like mana
you
and
play
like
with other people, right?
Yeah, and you play with other people. You can fight big bosses with other people. It's kind of like that game that you play. What's that one right now that you stream on Twitch?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but
Yeah,
obviously, as you could see from the graphics, it's more like
it's a little bit more. Well, it is still. It looks anime to me. It's just chibi.
Yeah.
The art style called chibi.
Yeah, but it's fun. It was super cool. I always liked it. They have like cool different like challenges that you can do. There's like stuff that only comes like limited edition.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I never played this. Like never. I still to this day haven't played it.
I think you would like it.
But it sounds dope though. It sounds real dope.
Yeah,
Maple Story.
I actually think you would probably get hooked on that one. Actually, which is it's a good game.
Maybe one day I'll try it for sure. Because all I hear is people when they used to play this game. I'm like, what the heck is this Maple Story?
Do you remember this was when they had the commercials where people would slap each other with the fish?
No, I don't remember this.
You don't remember that?
Now I gotta look this up.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, hold on. YouTube, where are you? Okay. How do we even look this up?
Maple Story fish lap. Fish commercial.
Maple Story fish commercial. All right, let me put this here, and I'm assuming it's the first one.
I mean, I don't know. I found one here.
What are you guys doing?
We're slapping each other in the face with a fish.
Why are you doing
Put it
that?
up. I didn't know if anybody's gonna put it on their screen, but I'm about to look at it.
It's free.
There's just like Maple Story, the free online game where you get to.
The fact that YouTube has commercials still, like, what is this?
Out of the ordinary.
Come join us at maplestory.com for free.
Fish talks.
You wanna try?
The fish freaking talks. What the hell? Why did you have an Indian accent?
I don't know. I think the game is Canadian.
Fish.
That's hilarious, actually. Oh God.
Yeah, that's Maple Story.
The sound of
Man, I can't believe, like, that's what I'm saying. It was, how did you not know about it? It was promoted on TV.
Yeah, but
not the fish.
yeah, but I lived in
talking.
Puerto Rico. You have to remember.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, okay, fine. I guess that's a good enough excuse.
I never heard of this until I started playing with people on PC. I never heard of this game.
Oh man, yeah, that was fun. I used to play that, and then for a little while too, I played RuneScape.
That's another one that I never heard of until recently.
Seriously?
Yes.
What? These were like the original computer people games. Like,
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
hey.
I'm not kidding. Okay, so these are the consoles that I used to own. I used to own, obviously the PlayStation ones, right? Up to 4. I had the Game Boy Color, the Pikachu edition one, the yellow one. I had the Game Boy Pocket, like the small one. The Super Nintendo 64. That's it. Oh, the Game Boy Advance.
Is that the one?
Like the big one, the first Game Boy Advance, the big wedge looking one.
Oh, that this is like a flip phone looking thing?
No, the one before that. Let me see if I can find a picture of it real quick. Game Boy
Okay, it looks like
Advance.
BMO.
Looks like who?
Like BMO?
I don't know what it is.
BMO?
Oh wait, I found a picture. Hold on, let me
That's BMO.
copy this picture real quick. Copy, and no, it doesn't look like that. There you go.
Oh, okay, this one. Like, basically, this is the original Switch.
Yeah, I used to have this. That same color, actually, too.
Okay, yeah. See, I played this a little bit. It's funny. I remember I used to go to like I think Best Buy, and they had these like on display attached to the counter though.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can like test it out.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, these were the days. They also had those flip phony ones that you have to like connect with a cord so you could play with your other friends.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Why not?
I just didn't like how it felt in my hands.
Okay.
Felt small. It was terrible. I didn't like it.
That's what she said.
Of course you have to go there.
Okay.
Had to go for the low-hanging fruit, huh?
All for the games.
Anyway.
You just had to go for it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say those were my favorite video games. I think I definitely, when I was looking at these two, I was trying to get a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really was into, now that I realize, like, different games. There's nothing that I was just like, okay, I was only into this specific type of video games. Oh, another weird one that I think most people would not expect me to play was Tony Hawk's something. It was like some
Pro Skater 2?
No. It was a different, hold on. Tony Hawk.
Are you sure it wasn't Pro Skater 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sure? Because that was one of the ones. That was one of those ones.
Definitely not that one, okay.
See, kids today won't even know.
Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
I never heard of that.
Oh my god.
I never heard of that.
But that was a good game, bro. Like,
Which one? The American Wasteland one?
Yeah, you sit there for hours trying to do these tricks that you earn your points
Oh
for.
man, I was so good at this. That's why I'm like, yeah, I was into like fighting games, shooting games, racing games, sports games, like
We're into a variety of games.
shooter games.
You used to ride around the city doing like ollies, all type of tricks, like random grinds, like bro. That game was super, super fun. I will say that. I wasn't into like the rest of the franchise. I felt like the rest of the games isn't that fun.
I don't know why.
Oh, I never heard of this one.
Tony.
I would say you can, if you were able to find this game on whatever system you have and you sit down and play it, it would just, for me, it would bring back a different type of nostalgia because I did play when I was younger. But if you just...
So I looked up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and apparently Amazon has it in stock.
What is it, like $5?
No. Buy new, 200.
Oh hell no! So you're telling me I should have never sold any of my old games? Got it. I fucked up. Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah, this is a collectible type of thing at this point.
I allowed my sister to sell our GameCube, all the games, everything, like everything.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, price $199.97.
System is this for? Is it for all systems? Because I'm $450 for what?
This is just PlayStation, like the regular PlayStation.
First of all, it's okay. So
have you ever played this? Okay, wait. It's sending the picture. It's taking forever for some reason.
It's a Game Boy Color, like new, unopened, new packaging, everything on eBay, $450.
Damn. Yeah, that's definitely for collection. And no, I never play that.
Oh, that's
fun. I'm not able to see if y'all putting up images.
You just roll around and collect stuff and make it into a giant ball.
If you want to see the image, click on the hashtag podcast stuff, and the images you will see them there.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the purple Game Boy. Oh god.
Yeah, no, I never played this.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I liked that. I've spoken about this before. Bayonetta was one of my favorites.
Bayonetta, gotta love that witch. She is a very confident, sexy woman.
She always had a lollipop.
That was the innuendo.
Yeah, that was a cool game too. I liked that one. What else did I play? I played The Sims a lot. I still play The Sims.
I saw you, when was it? Earlier today? Yesterday?
Yep. I haven't played that in like a year, honestly though. It's been a while.
Really? The Sims?
Yeah. It just sits on my laptop. I've never closed it, but it just sits there.
Damn, okay. Let's see. That's a lot of bro. You have a history, like an actual history of gaming.
Smash Bros obviously is like a classic, you know? And then also I really liked Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, consider me surprised.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. But this is what I like though, because it gives you. We all bring different perspectives. You get me? We all play different games, but you'd be surprised what you have in common with people when it comes to what you enjoy and what we enjoy. On this podcast in particular, games. We haven't touched on everything yet. Just for the purposes of this first episode being games. You brought some heat. You brought some heat. I'm happy I did my research on my games. You gave me because, or just was able to put behind the memories that came with the games that I have on my list. Because King of some heat, bro. Old
yeah.
commercial of a game.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I didn't think we was gonna go this far today. She digging in her bag.
Yes, she did.
I sure did.
Oh, really?
I had YouTube links ready to go with gameplay to the video games that I have on here.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, she went deeper than I did. Holy crap.
Yeah, when I did that exactly, that's what she said as well.
Oh,
when I do
God.
my homework, I do my homework.
I'm sorry.
Yo. All right. That's
Anyway.
too. She goes immediately for it. She just that's a low hanging fruit. Yoink.
Video games.
Yeah, that was good. Malachi, what about yours?
Oh, now it's my turn. That's a lot to follow up. You get...
do you have photos?
Bro, I got photos. Do I have links and all that? I don't got that for you. But I got photos and some backstories for you.
Well, you know how to post them here, right?
Yeah. So the first game on my list is Need for Speed Underground. You get me? This game was released in 2003. I played it personally on PlayStation 2. Now, this game right here introduced me. I was already a big fan with Fast and the Furious. So I played this game, you know, the early 2000s. I was wanting to if you like anything as far as video games, or you watch a movie and you're into video games, you always wish, like, I wish they made an adaptation for a video game, of this movie. Like, it would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
And we get Need for Speed. We get this game here. Need for Speed Underground is a instant classic. I don't care. You got guys that, like, for instance, Burnout. Burnout was one of those games where it was racing, but it was more than racing. That was a little bit much for me. I like Need for Speed. I like custom cars. I like racing. My bad. Let me go back here so I can just throw in this.
I put the picture up for you. The Need for Speed Underground one.
I got you. I appreciate it, sir. Because I'll be doing a lot of back. Oh, not my boy. Take that down. Not my boy.
Oh no.
I gotta look away from the computer. No, that was my favorite actor, for real.
When this is where men cry.
No facts. Rest in power, Paul Walker. But that game right there brought a lot of. I was hyped for this game. You get me? So when I saw all the things that you could do in this game in its early stages, you get me? Like, it wasn't super advanced, but it was just something that was extremely fun for the average player when it comes to car racing games. You can build your own cars, colors, parts. You get me? And the races were easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy. I would say they were fun. And your boy had to do a couple of restarts. I'm just saying, some got heated. You feel me? So the boss races though were lit. Like, the boss races, you had to go through the competition. You had to make sure your car was top notch. You get me? So, but this game in particular, but I'm sorry.
I thought I was a mechanic back then. I used to know about the different turbos and the parts you gotta get to faster.
The parts and everything. Woo-hoo.
Let somebody blow past me. I'm going straight to the mechanic.
At that game.
Facts. I particularly played. My pops was actually the first person I saw play this game, and as a kid coming home from school, I used to always see him hanging out with his friends, playing the game system. And at this point, it was a PlayStation 2. I always wanted to play, so when I got a chance to play, this is the game that I played. He gave me, like, the first game. Mm-hmm. And I used to play against my pops, my friends, and this game introduced me to, like, the car scene when it comes to video games, and the franchise itself. The rest of the games that came after sucked. I'm sorry, except for Underground 2, which I'm going to get into because that's also on my list. But a lot of the games that the franchise came with went away from this original format.
Mm-hmm.
You had a notable mention as far as this franchise goes, Most Wanted, and that game was it was dope, but it wasn't the essence of what this game brought. You get me? So it was a fun game though. It was really really a fun game, and I appreciate it for what it was back then. It was just something fun. You come home to play. You know, you don't got to put too much thought behind it. It wasn't too difficult. You get me? You just what car you gonna race in today? You know, throw your little Hot Wheels on it, your little spoiler, you know, your little vinyl,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what body kit you want. You know, it was fun. It was fun, and I enjoyed it. I can't say
Yeah.
anything bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Wait, whose doggo is that?
I am sorry.
Not mine.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, thank God I have Parker's dog.
Now let's see if I can.
Which one are you going to? Because I have your list and I have the pictures of it. Which one are you going to talk about now? Underground 2?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Dead to Rights. Now, not many people know what this game is here.
I do not know what this is. Please explain.
I know,
Bro,
look or something.
this game is fire. This is one of the first games I learned about when it comes to missions and just how you talk to me about Final Fantasy and the overall gameplay, the time, how many hours goes into the game. You get me? This is one of those games for me where I sat and paid attention to detail in the backstory of the game. You know, Need for Speed was another one that had a backstory, but this game right here had a specific individual backstory. So this guy you see here, he had a dog. You know, a man's best friend. He had a canine named Shadow. Now he was a cop. This is based off of, I want to say, like a New York City type deal. And he basically was trying to get revenge for his father. His father was killed by crooked cops, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, your audio's cutting off there. You sound really far away now. You good?
Did he disappear?
No, he's still here, but we can't hear him.
Oh no.
No, Malachi, come back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. Are you there?
Here, can you?
There you go.
Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, that sucks. And so he was getting revenge. The whole backstory is, you know,
Like a prison game. He in prison?
You hear me or no?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. If you're gonna talk over there, you need to like click on the mute thing.
Huh?
Like when you were going to talk over there, you might want to click on the mute thing. Not deafen, mute.
Wait, why?
Oh, cause we
Am I
heard
double?
no, cause we heard you talking over there, I guess, to somebody.
I haven't spoken to anyone.
Really? Then who did I hear over
It's probably me because I was trying to make sure everybody was hearing me. Like if you could still hear me.
I'm like, am I double? Because I'm on my phone, but I'm also on the laptop.
No, you're not double now. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, y'all can hear me though. Everything good with audio?
Yeah.
So the backstory to this one, he was pretty much caught off guard by his father's death, who was killed by a crooked cop, and you could say also that crooked cop was connected to like I want to say mafia, or you know they have mafia ties, and he goes to getting revenge from his father, chasing this mafia guy who eventually escaped him and framed him for a murder, which led to him going to jail. And during his time in jail, he pretty much had to show his strength to the inmates because most of those inmates are who he put in jail. So he ended up then escaping from jail to further his hunt for his father's killer, which he lost along the way. He lost some of his close friends. But it was cool because that also signified the first game where you had companionship.
Whoa. I just watched a dog like kill somebody in the game.
Oh, you're watching gameplay of it?
Yeah.
Shadow he had, and it was cool because you can control Shadow too. And Shadow, you know, he
Oh, that's
was
your buddy. Yeah, I could see. That's like your buddy.
he had a he was on command no matter where he was at. Guns blazing, Shadow was there. You get me? He was a dog. He was a man. He was a man among dogs. I say that game was it was a cool game to play. You get me? I didn't follow the franchise after this particular game. This game stood out to me. Like that was one that I was like, oh. And you had animations in the game too, where you know he was going to shoot and he could jump on some like Matrix type shit, fly and it'll slow down and you see the bullets going. You get me? So it was like this game had me like, oh shit, like you, like the game was pretty fun. It was fun. So that's
my oh, yeah, I never heard of that game.
It's fun, bro. I like this game. Maybe you might be into it, maybe you might not. But for me, like it was a fun game.
Oh, look at that image.
Let me go back to it so I can see. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Is that a husky?
Yeah. He was a canine. The way the graphics look, it makes him look like he is.
Here's his wrath.
Bro, those blue
like
indicators.
It's very violent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't playing no games. He
demolished that man.
Well, he demolished a lot of men. Come on. Pause on that. Pause.
Oh, dude. All right.
He's a dog.
Yikes.
He don't need a pause. He's a dog. The third one I'm gonna go with is NBA Live 03. Now, this game, man, this game started something with me. You know I'm into basketball, bro. You know I'm into sports. You know Phoenix Suns all day. Anybody who wants to contest that can contest that. But like I said, I'm like, you know, one out of a million, you know, or less Phoenix Suns fan. You know, I write it down on my team. But this game right here spoke to me. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat so you guys can see this image right here. It is a very, very old game.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, it's about to be 20 years old. Think about that.
Yeah. So with this game right here, it was another one where I discovered it from my pops. I'm from Jersey. And the New Jersey Nets having a team for us back then was big, you know, and just to have them on the cover too, that was a major up. Just saying, you know, this year for 2K23, Devin Booker is on the cover. I repeat, Devin Booker is on the cover. He is a Phoenix Sun. So back to this game in particular. I played it with my partners. You know, I would take a lot of L's. Same thing with my older brother. With my older brother would take L's. There weren't that many game modes back then as you see now, where you have like My Career or My GM mode or laptop or, you know, playing online. We didn't really have all that back then. But it was a fun game.
So you guys really can't hear this other extra shit?
Wait, what?
Oh, this says noise suppression. Enable crisp noise suppression. Make noise like clapping your hands while speaking. So just now, I was like hitting something and I said, wait, so you guys can't really hear the extra shit?
Oh, yeah, because it's noise suppression. Whatever noise in the background comes up, you
tapping?
don't. No, we will only hear you talking.
Oh my god, it's that good?
Yes, noise. That's the whole point of noise suppression. Yes.
Wow.
Unless it does it, unless you do it like right next to the microphone.
I did. That's why I was like, wait, it works?
Yes, it works.
All right, I'm sorry. Carry on. I was just amazed. I didn't think it would actually work.
So with this game, This game was a game way before, like, with 2K games you see now, which is NBA Live's biggest rival. Pretty much why they're unable to, continue with the franchise up to date. There was no my career or my player yet, which I always wished for, which we got with 2K and their creators and their devs. There was only like 1v1. When I say 1v1, that's like exhibition. You playing team versus team, franchise mode, season mode. And it didn't really have a backstory, which, we get today, you get me? But this was just the first game that introduced me into basketball games itself, you get me? So that one stood out for me in particular because of my liking of the sport.
Yeah.
So, next one, though. This next one, Brew had 5. I'm going to go ahead and go with that Tekken 3. I'm going to go with that Tekken 3. So, I want to say, I believe Tekken 3 was released around 1996, I believe. I didn't play it until, of course, I was born that year, so I couldn't be playing the game. Sense to tell you. So, I say early 2000s, I want to say like 2005, 2006. This is the first Tekken game that I played. Now, this game introduced me to combat games, pretty much. Other than the Dead to Rights, I want to say I played Tekken before Dead to Rights, but this game introduced me to different fighting styles and, characteristics of players and stuff like that.
Yeah, the thing about Tekken 3, now that you bring it up, right? The thing about Tekken 3 is that the fans of Tekken, like Tekken 3, that's what they consider to be the best Tekken. So you very likely chose the best one to get into Tekken.
I say this one and 4. I feel like 4 was one of the best. 3 was just like, I feel like it was a really good year for them in particular because they just got better as far as animations, as far as the backstory. Tekken has always had a backstory, you get me? And I connected with Jin. The reason I fell in love with this character, Jin was like the underdog of the whole game. He was the most powerful. But at that moment, you saw he had a lot of potential, you get me? So the backstory with Tekken in particular was the story of Jin Yazuka, which is his father, and I want to say Yazuka's father, which is Hayashi. What is guy's name? I forget Hayashi's last name, but they basically were going at it. Jin's father and Jin's father, which is Hayashi, I hated this guy. You could not hate him. You get me? Like you couldn't. He was just really hateable, really evil. He ended up throwing his own son into a fire pit, which caused Izuka to be like really cold. He was already cold towards his son because of how his father was with him. Now it was a family thing going on with them. So, but the gameplay itself was really, really good. There was no lacking of any sort of fighting style moves or anything like that. When it came to this game, you had all different type of characters and fighting styles. The backstories were good. Each player had a backstory. That's what made the game good to me as well, because it doesn't give you just the protagonist side of the game. It allows the story to come together, and then the franchise did really well with expanding the game itself. Not all of them were very good, but most of them were good. But Tekken 3 and 4 were my favorites. Now we're gonna have to see what Tekken 8 is gonna be like. I don't know, but we're gonna have to see. I do have some notables as far as characters when it comes to this game right here, and their fighting styles. Like I liked Eddie. Eddie fought with the capoeira style, which is basically a Brazilian martial arts, which involves dancing as well as martial
he
arts.
was fire.
Eddie was pressure. I want to say Haorang, which was pretty much Jin's friend slash competition slash student. They will often be fighting each other. Haorang would be saving Jin, and Jin would be saving Haorang when it came to dealing with his father and his grandfather, and their evilness, if you want to call it. And Haorang fought in Taekwondo style, which most people know utilizes like leg kicks and spinning leg kicks and fast kicking techniques. Bro was fire. If I wasn't using Jin, I was using him. If I wasn't using them two, I was using Yoshimitsu. Now Yoshimitsu was a dog. Like, for a while with this game, there was a lot of mystery behind him because people didn't know whether he was human or not because of the I want to say the aesthetics that they gave him. Which was like an alien-like aesthetic, and it was always fire. Like they went overboard with this character, but it was always fire. And he studied kenjutsu and ninjutsu. Now, kenjutsu is basically the art of sword handling and how to battle using sword. And he used ninjutsu, which is the style of stealth. And he stealth attacks and stuff like that. So he was a well put together build as far as a character. You get me? So
how do you know all of this backstory, man?
No, I'm like, what?
Bro, this is when I say these games stuck with me. These games stuck with me.
All right.
Like they really, because it was for me as a kid. I wasn't outside playing basketball at that age yet. Like I wasn't into basketball hardcore, so I was inside. I was paying attention to what the older kids around me was doing, and picking up on it. And it wasn't all bad. So. Video games was one of those things where it was like a getaway at home. You get me? Like, it was something that gave you something to do where you wouldn't be all in your parents' face, or you wouldn't be bothering them, or they wouldn't be bothering you. You'd be in your own world, bro. And we all know video games helps you. Certain things you may be dealing with helps you get away from that. Not that they all are bad, but it just has an aura around it, that people enjoy. So video games was, besides basketball, at this point it was just video games. You get me? So, but Tekken was just a game that I was like, wow, bro, like this is different. You get me? Like, I've played games, but no game like this. You get me? So I feel like Tekken was the first of its kind. I want to say that. I feel like Tekken was really the first of its kind. And that Tekken, like Josh said, I feel like I started with a perfect Tekken, because if it was any other one, I would have been I don't know. You get me? So yeah, Tekken is gonna go at that number 4 slot.
Yeah, very likely. I mean that's like I said, the Tekken 3 is by the community, right? The fighting game community, and the people that played that Tekken. Yeah. That's the one that they consider to be the best one. I played Tekken, but I definitely don't remember playing Tekken 3, but I do remember playing Tekken.
Yeah, I feel like as far as the franchise, when they started coming out with like the tag tournament and all that, they went away from they added to it, but you added unnecessary characters to the story, which made it a little weird. You get me? You had to develop backstories for these new players that tied into the old. You get me? But that's part of creating. When you take on these video games like that. So
it expanded the roster. Like give you more characters to do stuff with.
So and they kind of used some characters that were part of I want to say back then. I'm saying today, but it was back then, like today's entertainment. Mm-hmm. Like they had Blade. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Blade, which is basically like the
vampire.
They used him, and his name was not Blade, but they used a character that was similar to him. I'll have to do some research to go into what his name was. But I'll get into that some other time. So, this game was one of those ones for me. I enjoyed playing this game. Now last, man, I feel like I saved the best for last. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I appreciate you, bro. You put that Yoshimitsu in there, bro. Look at that sword, bro. Look at the sword. And you see how his head is shaped, you wouldn't think that was human, but that's part of the aesthetics that they use to really develop a like mystery around the character. You get me? So, but let me see if I could find this good old one right here. Need for Speed Underground 2. Now, Brew touched on this. So she's so.
What the hell is that?
Bro. Nah, bro, no lie, bro. You. That's funny. I didn't even go cap. Bro, that's crazy. That's some real life shit that they would do to each other if they was like real human beings. But the game Need for Speed Underground 2 picked up where Underground left off. Like that's one of the games where it was so good they couldn't fuck it up. You get me? That's how I feel. The game was so good they couldn't fuck it up. They can only make it better. And Underground was already a classic by itself. Now they came out with 2. I was like, all right, I haven't played anything since a racing game pretty much. And no, that's a lie because I played Midnight Club Edition, which that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. Yeah, that's a notable right there. Midnight Club Edition. Today's kids will never know about
It
that.
was Dub Edition.
Yeah, Dub Edition.
I think Dub Edition was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was just like more ghetto. Just even if you look at the cover of the cars, like.
Yeah, Dub. That was a little bit better than the regular Club Edition. Dub Edition was fire. I'm not even gonna lie. The soundtrack was crazy. You had Twista in there. I forgot who else you hit, bro. Do you realize that's an Escalade and a 300 Chrysler, bro? Like that's not even a popular car in today's standards whatsoever, bro. Like, but for when Need for Speed Underground 2, it had a different feel to it than 1. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh, he got aggro. Yo, but look at that, Midnight Club. Can't believe he actually brought this one up. Midnight Club. You played this too, bro? Bro? Brunella! I have been left alone. Check your microphone, it might be muted.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Hello? Zach?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Anyway, where's the chat?
What happened? Did you switch to your phone by mistake?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My little one was crying. This game right here, just as far as like what you can do in this game, what you can cruise around, you can challenge people. Somebody might be sliding past you, like no, like bring that out here, like we finna race, like let's go. You really tested yourself against other players and stuff like that. The builds on those games were crazier than the first one. The cars were faster. You give me like races themselves, the drifts, just the mechanics of the overall game itself, and the music to go with it. Like there was one song that stuck with me, bro. I don't know if you remember the song, Brew, but there was a Snoop Dogg song. It was called "Riders on the Storm." The song, I don't know, it just added a mystique to the game that, like itself, it was just like, bro, it wasn't just another car racing game. The game was really dope. It was a really dope game.
I don't remember any of the soundtracks. You guys have amazing memory because I cannot remember any of those soundtracks.
So repeat that all the time. Oh yeah, like I've even gotten songs from like PK.
Facts, yeah. Yeah.
ATV.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. She was listening to a song that I heard in 2K. I was like, what's the name of that song? Like, where you get that from? And she said, I was like, well, that's from 2K. What you know about? But yeah, that's gonna complete my list right. Yeah, right is on the storm. I want to click and listen to it right now, but I'm gonna just pay attention to podcasts.
I'll put this up after we finish it.
Nah, you good. That's gonna complete my list. That's gonna complete my list right there.
Let's see. Was that your last one?
Yeah, that was my last one. I had Need for Speed Underground. I had Dead to Rights. I had NBA Live 03. I had Tekken 3, and then Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay. Well, okay. So let me put the first one in. Let me see. Which one do I pick from mine?
You switched your list as we've talked.
No, I didn't. I did not know. Let me go with this one. Oh, why is it set up like that?
Like that?
I didn't mean to set it up like that. Whoops. Just click
How do you
on
make it like that?
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Classic.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this game right here. I mean, the one thing that I do remember about this game is that back in the day, it kicked my ass a lot, and the only other thing that I remember about this game is the whoop-a-da. That's the mask. I forgot the name. I don't know the name of it. I know that it's a mask, and when you get it, it makes that voice. It makes whoop-a-da. I don't know the name of that mask.
I'm about to look it up for you.
I am not a true fan. I do not know the name of it. I just remember I played this when I was a kid, and I just turned off my brain and did stuff. That's all I remember.
Get the fuck out. I just looked it up.
What was that?
Cool.
Aku?
Yeah.
That's the name of the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I remember. Like, you pick up that mask and it's like whoopata, and you just have like an extra hit on you or something like that, or is it like a power up? I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember. This game is classic. Man.
It was also very hard. Like, the platforming in that game was Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Look at the old songs.
Let me play this one. I told you it plays that freaking song.
4-second thing, you have to listen to it.
Yeah, I did.
It's great. Like, what is happening?
I told you. I told you.
Yeah, that was a good game.
It was a very good game. The best part about this game was when you had to get on the little polar bear.
What? I don't remember that.
You don't remember?
Yeah,
you don't remember having to get on a polar bear? Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I was too little when this came out, and like I remember I just used to fucking suck ass at it.
It was a difficult game. I'm not gonna lie. It was difficult. Like, look at the old Sony symbol.
These games, I would just play them all over again. Like, how can I do that? Player one. At player one. I'm like, how can I do that? How can I suddenly play all these old school games without having to buy all these systems? Player one.
If you have PC, try to get it for PC, whatever system.
There you go. There's the little polar bear.
Yeah.
There's the little polar bear.
Wow.
This was
The
great.
noise it makes. There's like seals in the background.
This was great.
And the little music.
Yeah. This was
Wow,
awesome.
that looks so fun.
Heck yeah, it was.
I just remember a lot of fire.
A lot of fire.
Yeah, for some reason, that game, I just think of a lot of fire and jungle-y stuff.
Right, it's just him spinning every time, or the mask.
Yeah. This game
Yeah.
was great. This game was just great.
Yeah, it was.
It's a classic game. You cannot go wrong with it. You just turn off your brain and enjoy, and probably get frustrated too.
Yeah.
Any generation can pick this game up. It's not just for one category of person who plays the game or age group.
Yeah, it was a different time back then. I remember when they made a remake of Crash Bandicoot. You know, they I think it's called the Insane Trilogy or something like that, right? They made that game, and people were complaining that it was too hard. I remember here like, no, bro. That's how it was back then. You just get. That's how video games used to be back then. You just had to get freaking good at it. The platforming ones as well. And you just had to learn it and do it.
That's a good way to start off.
The what?
I said that's a good way to start off the list.
Oh yeah. Let me see. The other game. I freaking love this one to death. And that is Jak and Daxter. I don't know if you guys played this one.
Why did it just keep coming up as scores?
Oh, because that's how I set it up and I forgot to remove it. That's why.
Jak and Daxter. Yeah, buddy.
Jak and Daxter, man. This was, you know, like I played all three games. All three games are actually pretty good. One thing that I was not
When did this come out, and what did you play it on?
this was PlayStation
I wouldn't say that's
2.
true.
PlayStation 2, yeah. It when this first game came out, I had no idea where the story was going because it was just this random story of just this elf-looking thing.
Yeah, it was pretty random.
And so Jak is obviously the elf one, and Daxter is the little marsupial thing looking thing, rat, whatever you want to call it. That rat was not a rat to begin with. He was another elf like Jak, but they went to, I think it was a forbidden island. I can't remember. This was way too long ago. They went to like a forbidden island or something like that, and something happened that Daxter ended up falling in a pit of dark eco.
Okay.
And he was when he came back out of it, he was that thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never even knew that backstory, so that's cool.
Yeah, from there, the whole point of the first game was to find a way to, if I remember correctly, find a way to get him to be back to normal. Yeah, and the way it obviously didn't end well because all three games came by and Daxter is still the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that I was not expecting was when Jak 2 came out. Now that game, that just turned everything about the first one on its head. You know, from a lighthearted story of trying to bring, get Daxter to be normal again, it turned into this dark, greedy story.
Be normal.
Yo, what the hell? No, don't choke him! Why are you choking him?
Look at what he finds entertaining. Come on.
Yeah, Daxter's great. Daxter's great. the second game that got dark, which is I fully recommend the whole trilogy. I recommend the whole trilogy, but the second game, that's where the shit got real. At the very beginning of the game, they are doing like this. I think they were doing like a test thing, for like a portal type of thing. It ended up opening. They ended up opening a portal, right? But the portal, went and opened up like a send them to the future or something, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So they ended up time traveling to the future. It was way different, obviously, than what they had in the past.
Okay.
That Jack ended up getting taken in by the authorities in that new place. Daxter was able to get away, and I think there's a time skip. I believe it's like a whole year or two. I can't remember what the time skip amount is. But Jack is in the first game. He was a mute character. He didn't talk at all. In Jack 2, the first words that Jack says ever is, "I'm going to kill Praxis." Like, very pissed off. And he has and because he was being experimented on with Dark Eco as well. And he transformed into this like demon type of thing. Like a demon version of himself.
Grayish, like
The what?
it's like a grayish kind of color. Like he was.
Yeah, like a grayish, dark, demon-looking thing. He even grows horns, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Like it's supposed to be like a demon thing. Yeah. But yeah, Jack never talked in the first one, and then in the second game, the first words he says is, "I'm gonna kill Praxis."
What an entrance!
What was that?
What an entrance!
Yeah. Like it was just from this lighthearted story to dark. It was
He's not a man of many words, but when he does speak, he's gonna threaten somebody's life.
Yeah, it was quite the jump from one thing to the other. The tone of this. Oh, by the way, the story of Jack 2. If you play the first one, the story of the second one hits really hard.
I feel like I played some of the first one. I didn't play like the whole way through. I feel like I played a good amount of it, and I like the game. Like I liked it. I thought it was a really good game. I just didn't follow up and furthermore play the game, which I should have. Today. I probably would do that. I would, because I feel like it was a good game.
Yeah. Oh, and Jack 3 obviously too, but Jack 3 is a little bit different. Because that's where they went into like a desert, and they changed a lot. They changed a lot of things in Jack 3. I didn't play that one as much as the other two, so I don't remember a lot of it, except for that you get a new power. Instead of, you still have the Dark Eco, but you also get to use Light Eco as well. So it's like, light and darkness, like angel and demon.
Right.
Yeah. That much I do remember.
Yeah, I feel like they did a good job with this game in particular.
It was good.
I like it.
What was that?
I said 2 bangers. I like it. 2 picks. 2 good picks.
All right. So my next one, it's one that I will be incredibly surprised if either of you didn't play this one.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
San Andreas, man. What about Brew? Brew, did you play this one?
Whatsoever.
I did not.
She had to play this game.
What? Yo, you're telling me you played? No, time out. We're gonna talk about this for a moment. You're telling me that you played Metal Gear, you played Tekken, you played Tony Hawk, but you didn't play this?
I was never a fan of GTA. I probably tried them when other people had them,
but I never owned GTA. But I was a fan of Saints Row.
Which is basically like a copy of this game.
It was better. Okay.
What?
It was better.
What?
Oh, yo, no. Time out. Time the hell out. No. Okay, no. Saints Row. Okay, Saints Row. I don't consider it to be better when it was all gritty and serious. It was not better than GTA.
It was decent, but they went a whole nother direction with the game.
Yeah, when they got all silly with it, and they just decided to just tell their own freaking story, and the game was good because it was just stupid. It was incredibly stupid.
This Angels versus Demons, whatever they got going on now, I don't know who is the head lead or. You need to throw that game in the fucking garbage. I'm sorry.
Well, fine. They should have stopped with just the first one.
No. I say like take this on. I'm not saying like the game you like is a bad game. I feel like the direction that the game started out with was really good. How the game transformed and how they continued with the game with the franchise just went away from what the game was. I hate when franchises do that, when they change the direction of the game and just throw anything out there and put anything in the game, and it's like you can't even tell that the game before was a part of what it is now. You get me? Like it's two totally different games.
Yeah,
it really is.
The early San Andreas. I'm sorry, my bad, boo. The early Saints Row was like it was a good game. It was a decent game. It had a lot of the same characteristics that San Andreas or the Grand Theft Auto franchise has, but it was just its own twist. You get me? So it was decent. You know, you had your own crews. You picked your own color. You know, you picked your own car. I feel like it was a little racist. You know, it was split into what different kind of people you rode with. You know, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Saints Row. Okay, out of the Saints Row, my favorite one is Saints Row 3 and Re-Elected. I think that's 4.
Let me see.
And the third one was definitely my favorite. And I want to say the fourth?
Yeah, the one that you become president.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nah, I feel like 3 is when they started getting off track.
No, that's when it started to get actually good. What are you talking about? They just decided to go their own route and make it all ridiculous and comedy. Yes, that's what fixed the series.
Nah, 2.
One part where you like go to kill some people and they're like kind of trippy looking. They were like all like changing shapes and forms, and like their legs would randomly grow and stuff because you were like off of drugs.
What the hell?
Oh, you don't remember that?
No, I didn't play the first 2.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I like 2. 2 out of that franchise, I like 2.
Let me see.
I like how we got completely off topic.
I know.
Bad, but that's just I feel like it's a good combo. We discussing all the different type of games. Going into depth about the games that we did play and how we can relate to them, and
I like how it started. I like how this started being just GTA San Andreas, and it's like, no. What are you talking about? We're gonna talk about this. You didn't play this, but you played that.
Sorry, I really didn't though. Like I tried it, but I don't really remember it much.
No.
I do remember this new one that has like that crackhead looking guy. I think Travis or something, right?
Oh, Trevor? GTA 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
GTA 5 was great. It was great.
Yeah, for them. If they could, they would never get rid of this game. They would never. That's why they're hesitant on making another one, because of how this game came out so long ago, and they're still profiting off this game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of games could do what this game did. Like, if they fail in making a 6 and it doesn't do what this game is doing, they fail miserably. Miserably.
No, they're doing a 6.
No, this is what I'm saying though. Okay, so if they make the 6, right? And this game does not live up or get close to what 5 has done over the span of years, because we're talking about years since 5 has come out, and it's continued to grow. Because this game, when it first came out, was not what it is now. No way, shape, or form.
Well, yeah, that's giving. You need to give games time. That's what fucked up Red Dead Redemption, because people were expecting it when it came out to be just this massive thing. But hello, GTA 5 wasn't a massive thing when it came out. It took time.
Yeah, it was only select. I would say that only select few people played GTA, because of what the game was and what it used to be. It was just a fun game to play. You know, the characteristics of what it was, everyday life. You have your different, life on the edge, living life on the edge type, pretty much. Adventurous game. Like, a lot of real life stuff put into a video game.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I don't fault you for not playing this game. A lot of video games are not for everybody. So, you had some bangers, so I'm not mad at you for not playing one game, because you had some bangers.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So San Andreas, awesome game. Probably, in my opinion, it's GTA 5 then San Andreas.
Okay, I can live with that.
It's a really good game. If for whatever reason you haven't played it, go and play it, because San Andreas has way more things to do than GTA 5 story-wise. It has way more things.
Hell yeah.
The map is also bigger for whatever reason.
It kills me why this map is so small. I don't understand it.
Probably graphics, PS3 limitations and all that. And that's the only thing I can think of. So my next one, I will be surprised if any of you played this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it came up as a spoiler.
Spoilers. Dead or Alive. I have played Dead or Alive. I have.
Dead or Alive 2.
I played the first one. I haven't played this one. But let's get into it though. What about this game stuck out to you?
The gameplay, bro. The gameplay in this game, in Dead or Alive, really in general, it has always been really good, because you have the forward and back movement. You also have your lateral movement as well.
Okay.
The inputs, like the inputs for fighting, they are not your well, at least to me, it doesn't feel like your traditional quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, dragon punch. Those inputs don't feel like that to me. Also, what these games also have is, if you can read your opponent correctly, you can do a counter on them. So let's say the enemy is doing for a low, right? It's going for a low, and you do the motion to do a counter low. You will grab whatever attack they did and basically execute like a grab attack, and instead of you getting damaged, they get damaged.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say I felt like it felt different playing this game versus playing other, fighting games.
Yeah. This game, I don't know why people don't play it more, but that's just me. My favorite character in this game, what's her name? Helena. Helena is my favorite character in all of these games. Her fighting style is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's this weird amalgamation of just flowing with her hands and her feet at the same time. It looks like she's attacking one way, but she's really attacking a different way. I don't know how to describe her fighting style. But
I get what you're saying.
yeah, her fighting style is, in my opinion, the best one. Other people will probably say no, not her. They're probably gonna choose freaking Kasumi or something like that. Because that's the top waifu, I guess, of the game. But not for me.
I like the game. I thought it was different. I don't know. With that game, I just, like I said, I was already a Tekken head, so I really didn't pay too much attention to it. But I did like the game, though.
Yeah, it was good. What about you? Did you ever play this one?
Did not. I had to do my research while you guys were talking, and I watched the gameplay, but I don't think I did. I don't think I played this.
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't know.
This is well, at least this one, right? This is an old game. You can pick 6 and watch a high resolution of it. But what people ended up knowing these games for, that are alive games, what they ended up knowing it for was they came out with like a version that they will go to like a beach. All the girls go to a beach, right? I think it was called beach volleyball or whatever the fuck, something like that. And you, the player, would, go out with those waifus and you would basically try to score with them, pretty much. Those games, eventually they stopped coming out in the US. They just stick to Japan.
Yeah, I did play 6. I liked this lady, Hitomi.
Oh, Hitomi's great. I love her, but not as much as Helena. Helena's my girl.
I like Ryu.
Which one?
I don't know if it's Ryu or Ryu.
Oh, but that's Street Fighter. Ryu? No, yeah.
Is Hayabusa?
Ryu Hayabusa, you mean? The ninja. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
He's like a ninja gating type.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, it's the same company. Yeah. Like all of these characters, there's Ryu Hayabusa has its own game. All the other characters are based on that same universe of Ryu Hayabusa.
Okay. I didn't even know that. You learned something over there.
Yeah, they're. I don't remember because I never, that now that I think about it, I never play any of the Ninja Gaiden games.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't either. I knew of the game itself though, because people were saying how hard it was to play the game.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, that the Ninja Gaiden games were notoriously very hard games. But I never played them, so I don't know. I have no idea how hard they actually are.
Eating chips, I wonder if I can do ASMR.
What? Probably, maybe if you get super close to the mic.
Right.
And, well, anyway, let me move on to my final game before she starts her ASMR session.
The fact that I would really try. I don't know where the mic even is on here. If not, I really would try.
Well, there's my last game.
Okay.
Let's see
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur
To be exact.
2.
A GameCube classic. Either way you put it.
Well, okay, the Soul Calibur 2, it's a little bit weird because it was on the GameCube, it was on PlayStation, it was on Xbox. Each version had a specific character, like a guest character.
Yep.
And the only reason that I chose to put the GameCube version on here is because it has Link.
Yeah.
That is the only reason that I put that version of the game in there.
Waco's a tough motherfucker. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Soul Calibur, my favorite character, always to play in there, is Nightmare.
I can't even.
What?
I hated that character.
Why?
Bro, why is he so fucking hard to fight, bro? Look at him. Like, why? He's extra. Like,
dude, Nightmare's awesome.
Bro, he looks fucking diabolical. Like, how much power do you need?
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the evil version of Siegfried.
No. Fuck that.
Yeah,
that is why. Nah, that guy. I remember that guy. Yeah. Siegfried too. Fuck him too.
Dude, no, but freaking Nightmare, like I have always loved his fighting style, always. When Soul Calibur, what was it? 4? No, 5. Soul Calibur 5. When Soul Calibur came out, and I was able to create my own characters. The first character I created had Nightmare's fighting style on it. I remember how I created the character too. The character was female. She had red hair. Let's see, red hair, blue eyes. She was not pale, kind of like tan-ish color. She had a set of armor. It was set of armor supposed to make her look like a Valkyrie almost.
Okay.
And the color scheme of the armor was gold and black. And I tried to recreate her on Soul Calibur 6 to the best of my ability. Let me get the link because I have footage of her. Hold on. Let me go to my channel.
Elden Ring just might be.
My. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not.
Yes, we can.
I can hear you.
You sound different though.
Yeah, without the AirPod.
Well, you sound a little bit clearer. Though. Yeah.
Like it sounds more clear. Yeah.
Okay, no AirPod. No AirPod next podcast. I got it. You ain't got to tell me twice.
The only thing is that you have a little bit more background noise. Oh, here it is. Here's the link. Hold on, let me post the link. Hold on.
Bro, you know who I hated in the game? I hated Voldo. Like, why? Why does he has like scissors for hands? Like, why?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I need to like turn you down a little bit. You're a little bit too loud right now. There you go. Yeah, so I posted the video. It doesn't look very well here.
This looks so blurry.
Yeah, because that's the resolution that it was uploaded to.
I'm like, is it my computer?
No, that's the resolution it was uploaded back then.
Oh, okay. I was worried.
Yeah, if you.
I was like, did I spend all this money for nothing?
You don't have to like make it big if you don't want to.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Yo, I'm talking about the video. I'm not talking about anything else. But yeah, that's me fighting a roommate.
Elizabeth?
Huh?
Elizabeth?
Oh yeah, that's what I named the character.
Oh, I thought it's like her real name.
No, that's what I named the character.
God bless. God bless.
God bless what?
God bless. Bro, bro.
What?
Bro be throwing little slick shit in there, and then you catch it after she's already said.
Oh, you just now caught that?
No. I heard it. I'm just saying it's just funny as hell.
Yeah, Soul
Bro,
Calibur.
Yeah, that game.
It was just great. Like the cast, they finally, well, not finally, they ended up bringing, the guest character Soul Calibur 2. The best version of the game is the one with Link in it. It's great. It's great.
It was crazy because they also had Tekken characters in there. They had Yoshimitsu in there. They had stink ass Hihachi.
I'm literally having to look up the characters now.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
The ones that I didn't.
What is Voldo?
Yo, Voldo is a creepy ass motherfucker.
What is that?
It's creepy. That's what you need to know. By the way, Voldo.
Bro,
oh my god, I just remembered this. Okay, so people, when the 5th game came out, right, that you can customize your character, people would pick the Voldo fighting style because it's all creepy and shit, and they would give him just this giant dick. They would just give him a dick. And they would make him do a move that would
What is happening?
And they would just make him do a move that is basically humping the air, and it would make the character go fly.
Now I have to somehow figure out how to YouTube this.
You can probably find it. You can probably
Voldo with stick.
You can probably just
Voldo's penis. The fact
that
it's
a thing. It's a thing. I was not making it up. I was not making it up. If I say it, I'm not making it up.
Bro, look at this man.
Sign in to confirm your age. I gotta sign in. Are you serious?
Yes, you do, because it's age restricted.
I can't believe this. I'm not adult enough, apparently.
No, not if you don't sign in.
This is how you know it was Voldo. This walk and those scissors, those knives, whatever you want to call them. Like, that is how you definitely knew it was Voldo.
Yeah, he was a creepy motherfucker, man. That's what I know.
Facts.
Oh God, I don't know my password.
I liked what was his name?
Look it up on your phone. If you already have YouTube on your phone.
Actually, you're right. I should just do that.
What were you saying?
I thought I liked Hishiro Mitsurugi. I thought he was a decent. I'm biased, I like Samurai, so.
Yeah, he was cool. I never really got into that character. I just like Nightmare too much.
Yeah, the Terrorizer.
I don't know about Terrorizer, but damn, he was cool.
Oh my God, what is that? Ew.
She's seeing it now.
Yeah, bro. It was disgusting.
Yeah, he was weird. He was a weird one. But yeah, that is my list.
That was a good list, sir. That was a good list. You guys have some good ones, man. You guys have some good bangers.
Yeah, now if you go by what influences me now, like what game I like, that is Final Fantasy 14. Which I talked too much about it. I talk way too much about it. I'd
probably say, man, now I really don't play much. It's just crazy as far as all the games that I used to play. Because I feel like all those games kind of withered away. There were no games like those games in today's influx of games.
Mm-hmm.
But 2K though. 2K is the only one that I still, it's a headache, but it's still, I'm a basketball lover at the end of the day, so you get me, so, and that's the popular one, so.
I never played that either.
That bold the movement.
Yeah, bro, creepy. Like, who thought of making a character like this? Like, I gotta meet the person that came up with Voldo.
I don't know, man.
Like, what was the mindset behind this? And then the way
They're very bored.
The costumes for him, like, why?
Oh, Brunetta saw the move that I was talking about. I just saw that.
Oh, you were watching it?
I just saw it. Yeah.
That cropped video?
Yeah.
I was just like amazed. I just kept rewatching it. I don't know. It's an impressive move.
I told you. People made weird shit in that game. I told you.
Yeah, nah.
It was always weird. I just remembered actually. My roommate made a lizard character because you can pick what race your character you're creating is. He made a lizard, and he made it with a different fighting style, but he still gave him a penis. It was stupid, and I hated it. Every time he picked it, he's like, "Oh nope, I'm not playing with you. I disconnect the control."
For real?
That was some good times. Good times.
Kratos?
Yeah, bro. I never. Oh yeah, Kratos was in there. That's the thing about, and that's one of the things that I liked about Soul Calibur, that it wasn't afraid to add on different characters from different games. I feel like that made the game more of a fun experience. Because Soul Calibur has some tough characters in there. It kind of balanced the game out. If you were playing against certain characters and you couldn't get a good footing against them, I would say playing with those different characters, whether they were add-ons or addition to the games, made the game a lot easier or more fluid, to me at least. Voldo was one that was tough for me just because of his movement. Like, he's quick. He may look very weird, but he's very quick, like very fast.
Indeed. He's very, very weird, and I don't like him because he's super weird. I hate him.
Oh.
Dang. Wait, was that all your video games or no?
Yeah, that was all 5. Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
Like, serious?
Yes.
Yeah. Damn, bro, why'd you do you like that?
What?
She still has it?
Wow. It's like...
Oh, no, yeah, like... it felt like a short list.
No, that was 5 games. What do you mean short?
That was fun. He gave us the Soul Calibur. He gave us the well, I gotta go back up. He gave us the Dead or Alive, San Andreas, the Daxter, the Jak and Daxter, and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, you're right.
Wow.
Yo, Jak and Daxter was hilarious, man. I want to play that now.
You should, if you ever get a chance.
Yeah, but
Does he actually choke on an orange or whatever that is?
I have no idea. I don't remember. I do know that you can get it on PlayStation, PlayStation 4 or 3. They made like a bundle of it. I think it's on 4. You can play it.
Yeah. I want to say this. You can get. I want to say Crash Bandicoot basically just remastered, so you can get that. You can get Jak and Daxter. San Andreas is included in a bundle, I believe. So Calibur, you're gonna have to go get a PS2 for that. I don't know.
I mean, she can get like the last one, or 6 or 5, either one. they're still good games.
True.
They're not the same, but they're still good games.
True. Look, I just seen the picture of the dog. She said, if you up, I'm up. What you mean? You gonna give me a chip?
Thing is, I try to give her one. She didn't even.
What the heck is that? I'm on Animal Crossing?
Yeah, Animal Crossing. I want to get a Switch just so I can play this.
Wait, why is that edited? Holy fucking shit, there's no way that's in the game.
I mean, yeah, it has to be an edit, but you know, it's cool. I don't know, it's a shark.
That's a great white.
Facts. I'm thinking he's about to eat her or something. He lands right in her arms.
What games are you guys looking forward to?
Looking forward to, bro? Come on, Tekken 8. 2K is about to come out not too long.
Tekken 8? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm iffy about it too, but it's Tekken, so I gotta take a look into it at least. Now, what systems it's gonna release on is what I'm gonna be paying attention to, because nowadays, if it's a game like that, you never know. They might release it on specific systems. It might be just for new gen.
Maybe. What about you, bro?
Or
Never mind.
Another Dead Island.
What? Wait, what?
They're releasing a new one?
I don't know, but I want more.
I don't think they're making a new one.
I'm like, whoa. Hold on. I'm like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, I wish they would make a new Dead Island.
I don't think they're making a new one. I played Dead Island 2. I think it was.
It states the latest official word on Dead Island 2 release date is that it could be released by March of 2023. But it may come as early as September or October.
Oh, they are coming out?
What Dead Island did I play?
That's what it's saying.
Wait, hold on. Did I make confusing Dead Island with another game?
You might be. You might be confused.
Are you serious?
Have you ever played Dead Rising?
Wait, oh my fucking god.
Oh no, I played the first one. That's why.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What's up? Digimon Survive 2022. Is that the MMO one?
Oh, Digimon. Bro, that used to be my show.
Digimon? I like the original Digimon.
Yeah.
Everything after that, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Think about it. There's been a long break, and just like with any classic, sometimes when they take a long break and it died down and then it randomly comes back, you know, it might come back strong.
I believe it's because the story itself was like in the air. They had stories where, there was what was it? Or the Digimon, someone had died. Supposedly someone died, or they stayed behind in the Digimon world, whatever you want to call it. In the story, there you had just different kinds of adaptations to it, which to me it was like kind of all over the place. Versus from the original Digimon, it was like, I don't know, it was more fluid to me. But the Digimon, all like, I'm gonna say, in a whole, I like the original one. Like, I felt like it was a really good show. Like, I like Digimon. That's one of the shows that I grew up off.
Yeah, I like the original one. Everything after that, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Pokemon. I like Pokemon better. I'm not gonna lie with you, man. I like Pokemon better. Pokemon.
I tried.
The original Pokemon though, the original Pokemon, the original run of it, up to where Brock stays at. Where the hell does he even stay? Like at a doctor's house or something? I think that's it. Yeah, he stays there like at a doctor's house, and this other dude replaces him because I guess Brock stayed there to take care of some Pokemon, but he's really just banging the doctor because it was a female.
Yeah, Brock was a little tough.
Yo, he was Brock was always on that. He's like, hey, baby.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like for me, just watching Pokemon, it was more.
See, I told you. Brock was always. He was always playing the game.
Yeah. With that tan.
Bro, what is the two knuckleheads and the cat's name?
What?
From Pokemon.
Oh, Jesse, James, and Meowth. You talking about Team Rocket?
The only reason I watched it, I'm not even gonna lie to you, because they were so funny. They were just too funny. I'm sorry. Like, they were like the main. I like, of course, Pikachu. Bulbasaur is like my favorite.
Prepare for trouble and make it double. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples within our nation. To denounce the something true and love. I forgot. To extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse James. Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow, that's right. I tried to nail that. I failed. I know.
To get me so mad every time they lost. I was like, how do you guys suck this bad every time?
Because Pikachu's OP.
This is what I look forward to. Every time. This is what I look forward to right there.
And her hair got me mad too, because I was like, why does it stay that stiff like a scorpion's tail? Why does it look like that?
That's anime for you. Yeah, we've been talking for like over 2 hours now.
No, literally.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, these are some good games though.
Yeah.
I used to play some Pokemon game on the GameCube as well.
I vaguely remember something about Pokemon the GameCube, but I can't remember the name of it. I think it was like an arena style game or something like that.
Coliseum?
Maybe? Let me see.
That's what Google says.
No, I don't think that's the one. I think the one that I'm thinking of is before whatever that giant whale and T-Rex looking thing is. So I'm gonna go with no, that's not the one that I'm thinking of.
Maybe this one?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't remember. I give up.
I just know I used to play one of these, and I never understood what the fish does.
The fish?
Yeah, the fish does nothing.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been talking for more than 2 hours. I think this is a good stopping point for the first, I guess, pilot or test or whatever you want to call this.
Yeah, I say so. I say so. I think we did. I think we did good today.
Yeah. So okay, so all right. So if you guys did indeed enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys. I don't even know when we'll see you guys. We'll try and do this once a week on Fridays and upload it probably Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. And yeah, just click that little thing on the right there on the bottom. It's a nice red button says subscribe. Right next to it, there's a bell. Go ahead and click that as well, so that way you get notified. And I am Sahak, and I will see you guys in the next video, or not video, podcast, audio, whatever you want to do with it. You don't have to watch the video.
We will hear you.
They can hear us.
We will allow you to hear us.
Yes.
Not another podcast. You feel me?
Not another podcast. Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
I don't even know if that's the actual. I don't even know if that's what we're gonna end up calling it. But yes, not another podcast.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. We're gonna be doing stuff like this. We're gonna be trying to figure it out. But I feel like this is a good first podcast. We're not only learning, what we have in common, but what we share, or the memories with games that tie us together, as well as that tie other people together. When they come and watch these videos or listen to the podcast, they'll be able to, pretty much get an insight onto the games that we play, the things that we like, and find a connection to it. So we just hope everybody enjoys it. And at the end of the day, it's all about fun, man.
Ain't that the truth? Brute, you're gonna say something to the people?
I'm just here to promote my OnlyFans. Follow me on OnlyFans. My ad is
Yo. Yo. All right. That's it. Cut. We're done. See you guys next one.
Peace out.